Welcome to JCCR Racing, Gran Turismo 7, and Willow Springs. I've got 4 laps in, and I've got an incredibly slow lap time, so key is to actually get a good qualifying time. We're at 1:15.5, so at the very bottom of the GR3 pack. I thought this would still maybe be better than driving in GR4, which I'm really not accustomed to the cars and the driving, but it's end of week. It's Friday night, friends night, and I'm starting in 14th because I haven't practiced this race throughout the week. So let's see what we can do just with some safe, smart driving. Hope you're all here to learn and grow together. If so, hit that like button. If you agree about creating a car community that's supportive, helping each other out, some coach, some mentor, others learn. I'm in the learner's seat tonight, end of week, trying on a new race. Knight Rider Jim and Super Doofus. Howdy, folks. Good evening, good friends. So it's a perfect Friday night. We've got good friends, and it's Friday night. Thank TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So I'm seeing going through here in 4th seems to be the right gear choice. I've got enough traction. I held up speed. Go up the hill here in 2nd. Weight transfer there can really send out the back end. Ooh, we got the AMG sounding great, but not driving great there. These things happen to slide out if you're a little aggressive on the pedal up the hill. And this is a course that immediately penalizes you as there's all this, dust around. The dirty stuff. Oh my goodness, we just got extremely hit, and the car that hit us actually went way off track, so he ruined his own race. So I'd say that was a kind of a bozo move right there, because he just ruined our race and ruined his own race. The best is not to hit other cars, especially not at any time, but especially not when you've got the desert right off the tarmac, right off the asphalt. I think he should have picked up a good 25-second penalty for that, because it's now cost us about 20 seconds. So you need to have the penalty work out to be worse than the damage. And we also made the mistake starting on the mediums, because that's what we were practicing, our 4 laps. Pre-practice is just a whopping 4 laps, not a great idea. Let's see if these hard tires can now last 17, or well, the remaining laps, 16 laps. Pit, so our pit is done. Ronan, good evening. Go through there on 4th, right speed, right rotation, at the 50. Let go once the weight transfers over for the uphill section. Speed down this hill. And this track is all about accelerator and brake pedal modulation. It's not a 100% brake, 100% gas, not one pedal or the other. Lots of places where you're just required to ease up on the throttle. Now the sand isn't bad at all if you let go of the throttle, and don't touch the brakes while you're out in there. If not, because it's loose, very low traction conditions, giving any throttle or brake will send you into the stratosphere. Sorry, now I'm going to be a little bit more behind just because I didn't race that correctly. I hit the brakes, there's no need for that, just had to ease off the pedal. Now is Willow Springs the track that was for sale? that the owners put it for sale or as a bankruptcy case. I'm wondering if this is the track that faces potential extinction, really. Let me know if you know in the comments. I know Amelia Hartford was looking to buy a track a couple of years ago because it was for sale, and there's a little worry what will happen to the track. Alright, ease off the throttle, try to maintain the speed, stick to the apex here, and easy through. Dropping into first for a little more rotation, and the Brazilian driver picking up a not too shabby 112.4. 3 seconds faster than our fastest lap. Mind you, we only put 4 laps in. I think it's key to put a lot more practice into anything where you're going to be competing against people who are as good or better than you, which is the case here. Currently in the C class, working to be part of the B class, but I'm going to need to get a few races back to back that we're a little more accustomed to. Seconds with these hard tires. If people are currently on the mediums, I don't know if they're on the hards or mediums, but those that are on the mediums will definitely be picking up a few seconds. I think I'm just a few seconds slower, so getting taken out in a big way on lap 1, really causing us some problems. So if you're all up for that lobby this evening, if we can get 5 people that can confirm in the chat that they're up for the lobby, I'll get the lobby going. Yeah, we got Ronins, that's 1. Let's get 4 more. That'll make 5 plus me, we'll be at 6, which is right where we want to get them started, the lobbies. Under 6, and you don't get too many people signed up. Alright, so some on hards, some on mediums, from the looks of it. Knight Rider Jim makes 2. Super Doofus is in the chair, so that's 4. 1 more, and we're ready to go. Oh, and I'm glad to hear, Super Doofus, you're in the chair, that you're not just on the controller again. Alright, overbrake the last turn. We need to fly through there. Is Dano daring to have a life tonight and spending time with the wife and kids? How dare he? When we have lobbies. I'm just kidding, Dano. Yeah, racing sea cold at the end of the week. I can pull it off on a Monday, but this was not a good idea for, it was a gutsy, but not quality move to jump into the C class, end a week with 4 laps, only 4 laps practice. Had I put in like, you know, but at least 30 minutes, wouldn't be so bad. Bring the times down slowly. Little coasting. Coast back to the apex, and then we can go through there quickly and easily. Punch a hole in that card. I'm not sure what that means. Ooh. Oh, that means I'm about to go off. Oh, and we've been lapped. Look at that. Eating dust burgers. Mr. Sunjib, I'm going to leave the modding on this channel, Sunjib, to those that are in just about every night and are also racers, just because they've got the expertise. But thank you for asking. Very kind of you to ask and be willing to do that. Alright, here, grab the apex, see if we can pull off one last lap that's a little faster than the others. Oh, we can follow Max and learn the track properly. I think taking that jump is all part of the healthy driving experience. Alright, so much quicker through there. How does he go so quick through that section? I do not know, but I do need to learn. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Sunjib, thank you very much for commenting on the car reviews over at Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. Today I haven't posted it yet, but I've got a Ford Expedition video up in the lineup, as well as a very interesting Navigator Black Label. And I absolutely loved driving the Black Label today. I'm not a fan of the steering wheel. Maybe it would grow on me. The shape and size of the steering wheel, mostly the size, really did bother me, but not enough to not want the vehicle. The vehicle is a very desirable. A Black Label Navigator has just an incredible interior, real wood, great little painted inlays in the carved wood. The leather was just incredible. Either low quality or fake leather when it comes to the dash, but I liked it. All nice soft touch features, fantastic technology, incredible turn radius. This thing is, the Navigator Black Label is incredibly comfortable and incredibly classy. Not very pretty there. car tires are extremely durable. But great to have you in, Sunjib. Thank you very much for crossing over from Johnny's Car Care Reviews and making it in to the Sim Racing, the sister or brother channel to Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. And I still have the Shelby. The Corvette was a temptation. I got tempted by a Viper, but both times I decided to keep the Shelby. That engine is oh so special. Ooh, inside of that apex was a bad place to be. Oh, hey, Dano, there we go. We got the last needed driver for the lobby. There we go. We've got our 5 plus me making 6. Let's get this lobby going. Whew, that was a little painful. A wee bit painful. All right, so let's get these races going with a wee bit of damage available. Damage on light. Grid starts. Oh, I'd have to get, we had a Dark Horse, but it was parked inside. The Dark Horse, I'd say, is a good mix between a Shelby GT350 and the new 5-liter Mustangs. It has a 5-liter. It just has a much better, if you get it manual, a much better transmission with the Tremec. It is a fantastic and very enjoyable transmission. Love it. It's the transmission off the Shelby GT350. And then it's got brakes and suspension components like the Shelby GT350. Except the Shelby GT350 has the Magna Ride, which I think is a must, because it gives you the best of both worlds. You can track the car, but you can also mostly daily drive it. The Shelby GT350 is a little rough. Ronan, I did change the oil, and it was in bad condition, so thank you very much for calling that. That was an excellent call on your part. So let's start it up at Dragon Trail. We'll do Seaside. Yeah, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse is special. I'd recommend getting it with the Recaro seats. Makes the car more special, even though the standard seats are a little more comfortable and much more manipulatable. You can manipulate those seats much better for height and whatnot, kind of find your perfect position. For heftier people, the Recaros won't be great, but it just makes the car look so much better in the garage, and I think it just helps a bit with its resale and collectability. It just adds, Dark Horse is already special, but going with the Recaro seats adds another level of, you know, it being special. And I can't remember. I think you can select it with Magna Ride, and I'd say it needs Magna Ride. Magna Ride is a must. All right, so we've got the need to get the soft tires on. And I guess while we wait for everyone to load it up, why don't we get a nice little lap in? See if we remember the track. I think we do. So much easier to drive in this view. Not really a true sim racing view, if you ask me. I think cock view for competitions, cock view should be necessary. Otherwise, it's just an arcade game that people are competing one against the other. A very difficult arcade game, but still not simulation. That's just my 2 cents. It's not worth much. But yeah, quite a bit simpler driving in this view. Let's get this up to 160. Ooh, 159. Crossover on the lines. Easy peasy driving in this view. I like this a lot. Woo! Just blew by Dano. I'm just curious what lap time I can get in this view compared to the cockpit. Oh. Let's go. It's gonna be a pretty successful lap. There's the team logo. The team livery, we are JCCR, and we're about to get the pedal to the metal. Abu Fazil, don't forget to hit that green check button, and for the rest of you watching live, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the community grow. Let's see who's racing today. We got JCCR Ronin, the legend. We've got JCCR Johnny, that's me, Captain Sloan. If you want to join in these races, you just have to look up my gamer tag, JCCR_racing. That's JCCR_racing. Send the PSN friend request, I'll accept you, and then you can race with us. We got JCCR J Rizio, another super fast legend. And we got J Rocket. I don't think we know him. Let's hope that he's super fast and not super bad. We got Tom there parked up on the track. We got Pocket. Hopefully he doesn't drive like a pocket knife. We've got Dano 599 in the BMW, looking sharp with that, I believe, 5-liter V10. Super Doofus in the Tom's Ferrari, popping, cracking, and snapping. Giving us a little burnout in the gravel. We've got Paco. Hopefully that's just a livery and he's not out to chew on us. And there we go. That is the lineup. Let's see how this all works out. And we've got Abu Fazil from Saudi Arabia saying hello. Well, good day, sir. Welcome to the races. Let's get 2 clips. 5.7. 5.7, so he's an LS motor lover, quite possibly. And yes, here, if we hit the dirt, we do go flying. Super Doofus Tom, thank you for that reminder. Let's get this race going. 2 clips. Come on, buddy. Give it. An Indian taco. I do not know what an Indian taco would consist of. Maybe a little bit of curry. I don't know. Maybe a little cumin? Curry? Both. Turmeric. All 3, I think, very good for your health. Let's get it. Let's get it on. Put the pedal to the metal and get right down to some quality racing. The steering wheel is now set. Starting up right now. Alright, this is Dragon Trail Friday Night with Friends or YouTubers versus subscribers. If you got the JCCR team in the house, thank you guys so much for making it. Great to have you legends racing with us tonight. We're going to slip off the brake pedal. And with a bit of a slow first gear, we will get past. But we'll be sticking the track. Ooh, 2 clips, really nice. Flat gray livery. Sorry, friend to my right. I was just trying to, I was focusing a little bit too much on Paco there. Oh, sorry, Tom. You're going different speeds there, I guess. Woo! There goes Pocket. All right, we still got 2 more laps to shake off the cobwebs, and maybe we'll have to race this up. 3 laps. What's nice is we like a race, we can race it up twice. So nice, we can hit it twice. I'm driving, lacking some smoothness here. I think we just went through there at 126, 127, one of our fastest passes, and avoided a crash. So that worked out quite well. Let's see if we can close the gap. Almost closing the gap fast enough that I think JCCR Ronan is waiting for us. Might be waiting to give us a tutorial on the track. Get it down to first, cross over, ease back into the pedal. And that will have gone successfully. Quick little break, crossover, catch the apex, and just try to stay on the throttle the whole way through here. There we go. Never letting go of the throttle. Big boy pants on, big boy pants deployed. We got J Rocket coming out with the fastest lap with a 147.2. Well done, sir. A little slower there, 120 miles per hour. Not quite the speed we went through last time. Didn't quite have the same level of smoothness. All right, and Ronan is waiting for us. I guess we'll have a nice little race with Ronan here. Alright, we got Paco up ahead, 7.6 seconds. Maybe the reason Ronan is also back here, I think he might have been hit. Got a feeling he was hit. That was slow through there. Supposed to fly through there in 4th gear. So I'm going to pretend like there's a blue flag and let faster drivers pass. Ended up accidentally defending the apex instead of letting Ronan pass there. 113, he'll pass right here. I'll go right out of the way because we're gonna have a huge, oh, he's decided to give me the nitrous boost. Thank you, Ronan. I'll take the free nitrous. That is a sharp livery. Blue and silver, very nice. And Dano picking up the fastest lap at 139.9. Well done, Dano, and first place. So double prize money right there. Dano up in first, J Rocket in second. Indian Taco blowing out the competition to pick up a 3rd place. Little bronze bowl victory for Indian Taco. All right, 6-star roulette ticket. We'll have to see what that is all about. Now, folks, this is a beloved race, so I think we need to race it again, giving you all a chance to go in and change your car up if you want to try it out with a different car. applying to maybe Dano. Maybe he'll want to try the Viper instead of the BMW. And not applying to Tom, because I'm sure he's going to run the Ferrari again, and that makes sense. It's not called the Tom's Ferrari for nothing. I'm just going to make sure I've got my racing soft tires on. And JCCRJ Rizio checking up the car. Don't forget to hit the green check mark. Dano, same to you once you've picked your car. And we've got everyone. We're ready for race 2. Actually, let's see here. Let's see if I can still drive that Ferrari. BMW is very quick through here. And you know what? I did tell someone that I would try out the NSX and see how it is since the change. So why don't I do that? Which NSX, though, is the right NSX? Let's try out the NSX on the track. Super Doofus, strong looking car, great livery. Chad in the Castrol 911. 2 clips gonna run his flat gray GTR again. Good call, looks good. Alright, after this we'll switch the race up. See how the acceleration is on this NSX since the update. Let's see how it takes off. I was reading online, or reading actually from ChatGPT, saying that the suspension has been tuned a little since the update, and how it behaves when it gets into the loose stuff like grass and gravel. I'm curious to see when driving it. Nice to be accelerating up through the pack like this. Oh, this thing either brakes very differently than 911, or we got a wee bit of a nitrous boost at the wrong time. Oh no, we're getting a little nitrous boost. Steven Sills, hey, howdy. Thank you for making it in. The Seattle Mariners badge, or Mariners, sorry. Pronunciation problem there. Turn-in's great. Apparently this car is incredible to drive in the real world. All the technology keeping you on the road and making you a faster driver, accepting those human errors and turning them into fast laps. Unlike the Dodge Viper, does the complete opposite in the real world. .134, very early shift point compared to the 911, just 140 miles per hour. I like to be able to really rev out 4th gear. We're in 4th. Let's see if we can hold on to this for 1.5 more laps. So far, nice, easy driver. Great turn in, decent brakes, good acceleration. Very nice. The NSX is extremely nice, really. Chad. Brakes are a little weak. Going through death chicane, definitely prefer the 911 here, but I think this is a nice backup vehicle. Pretty easy to drive. Only critique are those brakes. Good at staying under control while getting down on throttle, coming out of turns. Pleased. It's a good vehicle. Good vehicle to drive from an amateur or rookie perspective. Might have a chance to do a double pass coming up soon. Not much turning while you're on the brake. Even though we're on +3, not a whole lot of steering that is capable, or really not much steering that gets done while on the brakes. It's a brake before, I guess, vehicle. Easy to fly through turns at high speeds, great at high speed turns. NSX, I'm liking. You're different than what I'm used to. Oh, what a finish. We did finish probably an inch ahead of Chad. Interesting finish there. Good job to Dano, 599 again. Our Texas Ranger picking up first place. J Rocket in second. JCCR Ronin in third. And 2 clips right ahead of us. A ways ahead of us, maybe. A little ways. Just finished ahead of us. But we picked up 5th with 1 inch. All right. Oh, we had a Ford driver. No, not a Ford. Yeah, that's the Ford. Looks like the Ford. Let's change car back to the 911. Consistency is key. Don't forget, folks, check your tires. And Dano, you are the winner, so you get to pick the next race. If you can let me know in the next few moments what track you'd like. I don't have my phone, so American track, you pick. Ooh, I like the sounds of that. Thank you very much. Oh, no. Watkins Glen is American, right? I believe. Is Watkins Glen American? Correct me here. If it is, I'd love to race Watkins Glen. Well, you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Ew. TSR King, I'm sorry, you're just a little too slow. Gotta hit that green check mark as soon as you get in. Let's see, last chance here for TSR King. All right, TSR King, I'm sorry. Oh, now you're in, but now Chad is waiting. Oh, Chad. J Rocket, we're gonna switch if everyone could. There we go. I gotta now do this quickly before someone else tries to join and blocks it. I don't know why it just doesn't kind of pull us forward and let people rejoin, if anything. This initializing thing, not pleasant. I'd like to be able to just kind of close up shop and just make it so that other people can't join in, so you don't get this initializing issue. All right, so at this point, if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Who is still initializing? Well, I guess we'll just do this race again, because it looks like changing is not an option. I'll try one last time. Oh, this is frustrating. All right. Well, I'm going to start the lobby over, folks. I'm sorry about this. We'll quit out. We'll try one last time, and if not, I guess we'll just have to call it a night for this evening. If bricked lobby, I guess so. This is good. Moving forward. And success. Alrighty. As soon as you get in, try to hit that green mark right off. Then pick your car, so that we don't have any of this initializing problems. Let's see. One lap at Watkins Glen. It in fifth. Last minute, dropped to fourth. Oh, that's just pushed it too much there. Good to learn before the race. And, oh, we almost Ricky Rez Racer. Welcome in. Folks, don't forget to check out Super Doofus's channel, King Super Doofus. Give him a subscribe. Give him all the likes that you can. Let's grow his channel and get him to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. I'll put the track map on for those that don't know the track. Do the practice lap here. Alright, won't do the practice lap. Thought we'd do it there in a mode that people can see the lines a little better. And as soon as we got Kasungi in, we're going to start this race up. J-Rocket's back. Kasungi saying, racing etiquette is important. Respect it 100%. And to those that are new, good, nice to meet you, and for all the legends here, great to have you back again. Let's see, CTR Doze with a B rating. Hopefully he'll be clean, otherwise he will get kicked. It is the name of the lobby, so you can't be surprised when the lobby's called JCCR Racing Clean or Kick. Watkins Glen, here we come. We're going to put the pedal to the metal, and I think what might be the last race. So let's make of the night. Let's make this one count. We won't race until I get first place. I would maybe have to be so long that there'd be no one left in the lobby, and then I'd get that first place by default. Thank you, Tom. love it. Everyone's leaving space for everyone else. And let's just see though if we can survive this section. This can be quite problematic. There. Don't want to be full throttle through that entire turn. Bottom of the hill here, right on the rubber patch. Hit the brakes. And the whole pack is oh so tight. This is interesting. 8 cars, not more than 300 feet between us. Very tight racing, but you can see the racing etiquette is extremely high, and this is how all races should be. This looks like a professional race. Every car within, you know, not more than 10 feet in between or 20 feet in between the positions, about a car length or less. I made an error there, so it'll be about more than a car length now. JCCR J Rizio picking up a 152 fastest lap. I'm coming in a whopping 5 seconds slower. Let's get this up to 140 before making the switch into 5th gear. And now we've got enough space to fly through this turn or crash. Tom, you are driving very well. Thought I'd overtake you there. Really hear when Tom in the Ferrari gets back on throttle. A lovely sound that car makes. Flat plane crank V8. Flat plane crank V8s make incredible, unique sounds, high revving engines. I went the long way around, but took the pass on the outside. Oh, 148.1. We're now only 2 seconds behind the Mr. Superfast legend himself, Jay Rizio. Huge improvements to that lap. It did help following Tom. Tom was driving that lap like a pro, and having him right in front of me was perfect. That's training that he needed, or motivation. The carrot was right in front. Alright, we got Kasungi behind us. Hopefully he's getting that ultra clean race with lots of etiquette, race etiquette and proper sportsmanship and racing craft that he was looking for. Oh, didn't make it in the 105, but we're getting closer. 106.4 to that section at Watkins Glen is not slow, but it's not overly fast. Ooh, the pack is going to be catching up after that. Mistake made in that corner. finally getting the hang of that last turn. The last turn of the race. Got to get the apex nice and early and then get on throttle. Big huge crash zone made to let people go off track without eating wall. But we got CJR Apex in front of us with a 3-second lead. We got a 1-second lead on Kasungi. After the first Apex on the bus stop snake turns, we got to get back, drop into third and get right back on throttle. Yes, made into the 105s, 105.8. So this will be a huge improvement on lap time. We don't make any major mistakes for the rest of the lap. Slow, small, daily or regular efforts filled with some mistakes and some embarrassment here and there, and you will improve. So don't worry about getting the job done right. Just get to doing the job. .47.3, and there we have it. That was a lot of fun. Watkins Glen is a fantastic race, and JCCR Jay Rizzio clocking in the first place. Jay Rocket rocketing himself into second place with the Mercedes AMG GT3, an incredible sounding car in the real world. Folks, I could do one last. This, if we jump right back into this race, see how it turns out, give everyone a chance to try a rematch, maybe with a different car. I'm curious here, rematch with the Ferrari, another beloved car. I love the BMW as well, but let's try a Ferrari here. Racing Softs, Super Doofus. I love the fact that you're recognizing it's not your night and you're not giving up. You're still racing. Because that's how we get out of the funk. It's just with more racing. And that was an incredible race. Let's do it one last time. Because Watkins Glen, there's just something special about this track. Once you get the hang of it. I found it so ridiculously tough and painful. But you get through that pain. Just like, really, life, we get thrown challenges at us. You know, we ask and we want to be stronger. We want to be smarter. We want to be wiser. Guess what? You're going to be challenged. You have to be challenged to get there. Oh, my goodness. In reverse. I must have hit one of the paddle shifters by accident. So starting from last place, let's see what we can do in the Ferrari here. Oh my goodness. Someone was a very bad boy. Dan, I think that 3-second penalty. I'm not going to Batman you because I didn't see it. But I think he might have caused a bit of trouble there. Alright, so from last, now we're in 5th because of all the crashy that went on in turn 1. Just a reminder, don't ever give up. Everyone doubts themselves. But the difference with people who are highly successful is they doubt themselves and then they go out and do it anyways, and they just focus on getting the first step done, then the second step, goal 1, goal 2, subdivide your big goals into many, many small, achievable goals. not touch him. That's a case of stability control on 0 and getting down too hard into the throttle while the steering wheel is turned. Mind you, when that happens sometimes and you got someone close behind you, it can be very easy. The brain's going to want to tell you, hey, that's not my fault, and be defensive and say, you know, that must have been hit. And it even feels like you're getting hit when it happens, when the car just over-rotates, gives out, flies off the track. Let's get this up to 160. Brake at the marker, long turn, so plenty of time to slow down throughout the turn. Some light braking throughout that turn, braking at the tire marks at the bottom of the hill on the flat right before we start to climb up. Throttle down up the hill, and we missed the 105. We'll get it next lap, 106.6. Not bad, but not great. Ricky Rez Racer picking up the fastest lap with a 154. On back into the throttle there. Okay, so we need to go through there in 4th, not top of 3rd. Same thing through there. Mid 4th through the last turn. That makes for a 148.7. We're 2 seconds off. We got BDD behind us, and he is a quick driver. Hopefully he's also a clean driver. Was that Princess GT from Montreal? I'm not that far. I'm about an hour and a half south, depending where in Montreal. South, about an hour. Yeah, an hour and a half from the South Shore. Alright, bottom of the hill braking here. The hill will naturally slow us down, so I'm not going to be excessive on the braking there. Still not making it in 105, and unfortunately sliding into the 107. I guess I let a few bad old habits come back out on that lap. Have to assess where and correct. Oh, we got Dano coming right up from behind. Let go quickly of the throttle twice there to get through nice and safe. Ooh, Dano is very fast. Woo. I did not rev out 4th as I probably should have. I'm used to the shift points on the 911. I was just a little bit faster here with the 911. We got down to a 147 something on their last lap. Oh, too much curb. Sorry, Dano, you had to see that. I promise you I actually took the turn all these other laps. for the 911. We can really rev out the 911. I like cars you can rev out and get them up into the 8,000 RPM range. Mind you, this does power out of corners quite interestingly. Powers out real nicely out of the turns. Well, Dano, great job coming back from that major crash at the beginning. Woo! Nice lap. 148.2. Still can't make my 911 time there. Whew. Exciting race. Thanks, folks, for making it. Yeah, good game, Dano. Nice pass. Nice, clean pass. Very nice racing etiquette. The Ferrari 458, near impossible to beat for looks. But I'm more of a Viper, I think. Or definitely more of a 911 guy. Philness GT! Welcome, friend. How are you? Great to have you. The legend himself. Folks, if you haven't checked out Philness's GT channel, please do. Give him lots of likes. Make sure you've subscribed. Super Doofus, I hear you. This is a race where you jump one curb and your whole race can be over. And I like how Ricky Rez Racer says, never rage quit, keep fighting. Yes, I finished in, what was it, 5th? And that was after starting the race in last because I started the race in reverse, the wrong gear. So even if you start behind everyone else in life, you can catch up one foot in front of another, folks. Ooh, margarita pizza to end your trip in Montreal. Very cool, Philness GT. You're in Montreal. Fantastic. You weren't that far off. And next time, if you want to drop in, drive the extra hour and a half, come visit me in Sherbrooke. I've got extra rooms here. You and the family are welcome to stay. We've got one room in the basement with 2 couches. And so 1 bed, 2 couches in the basement. And then upstairs, until our second kid is born, we have a spare room upstairs. For now. That's going to be different come March. Well, come February, I'll probably switch the rooms. So that's your choice. Oh, Alec Green saying, too bad we just ended. Alec Green, we're here every night, Monday to Friday, unless I'm sick or someone in the family's sick or something happens. But generally every Monday to Friday, starting at either 9 or 9:30 p.m., I take on lobby races. And after the I take on online races. And after a few, 1, 2, or even 3 races, or until I get completely frustrated from being speared into another stratosphere, we come and we do lobby races, YouTubers versus the subscribers. And let's get down to the scapes here. We did the oil change, Ronan, so thank you. Oh, very cool, Ronan. I love that you gave the spot back after a bump. Very classy. We got a classy race team here with the JCCR Racing team. We got classy liveries brought to us by Philness GT and Aussie Pug. Fantastic general managers, Super Doofus, Tom, and Philness GT. And I'm just Lieutenant Slow here, showing off my cars that I didn't build the liveries on. If you want to see some of my real cars in the real world and my real car reviews, sometimes I take a car for a weekend, sometimes it's a quick drive, sometimes it's a full week, and I buy a bunch of cars so I can long-term review them. I'm currently long-term reviewing over at Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. That's Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. Just did a Corvette video, 2025 Corvette drive, ride along, first impressions, reviews, the works. We're going to be posting on the Ford Expedition Active, and surprisingly how the base model, the standard, might be the absolute best value, and then going in the complete opposite direction. After that, coming up, we'll have the Navigator Black Label, where I think it's really worth getting the Black Label, but not too much. Stay away from the Black Label Extra Special Edition, because it's about $12,500 or $900 of extras that I really don't think are necessary, but the Black Label, well worth it. Night Rider Gym's open to lobby. I'm out, folks. I need some sleep, especially that we'll have to find out if this is just a clay pew pew weekend or if I'm also going to go out into the woods and maybe get some hunting done. And I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. Blessed to have you all along for the ride. I wish you all more cars and more power. Hope you get to put the pedal to the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon. And don't forget to put the pedal to the metal on your life. Find out what your goals are and realize everybody doubts. Don't let self-doubt freeze your feet in position. Take one foot in front of the other and get moving on your goal. Make those micro goals so you can have those micro achievements to help get that dopamine release from the brain to help encourage you to fight through the embarrassment and the fear and get it done. Just do it. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Take care, all. Thank you so much. Godspeed and God bless everybody.